Hey guys, it's Jake with KidsFit, back to share one of my favorite activities with you. I'm all about those sport-specific skills, and that's exactly what we're going to work on today, and I got something that we can do nice and easy from our own home. So last week, we worked on dominating the details and improved our core strength and stability and our hand-eye coordination. All right, this week, we're going to work on some mobility, specifically in our hips. All right, so mobility is just like flexibility, making sure that our joints and our muscles can move through a full range of motion and do so healthily. We're gonna work on that and then get our heart rate up, pick up that intensity, full power circuit at the end. All right guys, for our warm-up today, we're going to work on hip mobility. So our hips are a very important part of our body as they're the base for all the speed and power we produce when we're moving and playing sports. So not only is it important to train them and make them strong and powerful, we have to keep them healthy as well. And working on our hip mobility is going to do just that. So follow along with me as we work on our hip mobility so we can train our hips to be strong and powerful and work at their best. So the first movement we're going to do here is we're going to step down and do a deep lunge with our left leg forward and our right leg back. All right? Sink that back into the ground. It's all right if it touches here. We don't need to hold up here. We're just working on stretching the muscles in our hips, okay? And specifically the one on our left, muscles on our left side here. I'm gonna sit down in that deep lunge, kind of push our knee on our left foot forward, stretch those muscles. We're gonna reach down, put both of our hands down on the right side of this left foot. Then we're gonna open up, take our left hand towards the sky, and look towards those fingertips. That's called world's greatest stretch, and we're gonna do 5 of those on each side. All right, so I'm gonna sit down, open up, hold it, there's 1. Back down, push that knee forward again. Really work on that hip mobility, stretch those muscles. Open up. There's 2. Back down. There's 3. Hold it up there. There we go. Back down, 2 more. Push that knee forward, that front knee forward. Open up. Look towards those fingertips. There's 4. Back down, push that knee forward a little bit. Really feel that stretch. Open up. There's 5, all right? Now, we're gonna do the same thing on our right leg. I'm gonna switch sides just for you guys to see a little better. Sit that right leg forward, left knee back, all right? Push that right knee forward, really feel the muscles stretching in our hips here. Down to the ground with our hands. This time we're gonna take the right hand up, look towards the sky. There's 1. Stretch that hip a little bit, open up. There's 2. Push forward, open up, 3, 2 more. There we go. Open up, look towards those fingertips. There's 4. Last one here, 5, there we go. Push that knee forward a bit one more time. There we go. All right, so there's our little lunges. Next one we're going to do is we're gonna sit in a deep squat and reach towards the sky. So, get your feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna sit down, as deep squat as we can, just like this. Work on our range of motion with the muscles in our hips. Here, it's okay if our feet are turned out towards the side. And we're gonna lift right arm up, left arm up, just like that. We're gonna do 5 raises on each side, kind of hold it for a second at the top. So here we go, right arm up. There we go, down, left arm up. 2, 3, 4, there we go. 5, it's important that we take deep breaths for this, really relax our body, help us stretch to our best possible extent here. Here we go. 6, it's all right if you push those knees out at the bottom, really work on that hip mobility, that range of motion that we have. 7, 8, 9, 1 more here, and 10, all right? We just stand up, kind of shake those legs out. It's hard to hold that position, all right? So the next one we have is we're going to do a reverse lunge and do a high hurdle step over. So from the side, this is what it's gonna look like. If we use our right leg, we're gonna start with our left leg back here. Solid step, left leg back in reverse lunge. As I step up, I'm gonna bring my leg up like I'm stepping over a hurdle or something, or a wall, you know? All right? So we're gonna do 5 of those on each leg. Slow and controlled, really focused on getting those hips up and over an obstacle. All right, so we're gonna start with our left leg being the one that's back. All right, right leg in front, left leg back, so do that lunge. up, over the hurdle, all right? There's 1. Back, up and over, 2. Back, up and over, there's 3. Here we go. Up and over, nice and slow, 4. Last one here. 5, there we go. It's also gonna help us work on our balance a little bit too here. Now I've done the left leg, we're gonna switch and go to our right leg back, stepping up and over that hurdle. Here we go, right leg back, up over that hurdle, back, up over that hurdle. Really get it up and over as high as you can here. Here's 2, back, there's 3, back, then over, there's 4, last one here. There's 5. So we've done our reverse lunges as well. Now we're gonna take it to the ground, lay on our backs here, and we're gonna do a lying little knee to chest stretch, okay? So we're gonna find our space on the ground here, and then we're gonna take our right leg first, bring it up towards our chest, and I want you to rotate it outwards, kind of point your foot off at an angle and bring your knee, think about bringing it towards your shoulder, all right? And we're gonna hold that position for 15 seconds on each side, okay? So down, here we go. Bring it up, out, and hold, all right? Should feel the muscles in our hips start to get a good stretch. Take deep breaths as we're going through it. All right, really stretch those muscles here. We got a couple more seconds. And down, all right? We're gonna do the same thing with our left leg. We're gonna bring it up, rotate it out, hold that position, okay? 15 seconds, ready? Up and out. There we go, a couple deep breaths as we're doing this. Feel the muscles in our hip flexors start to stretch here. 10 seconds in, a couple more. And done, there we go. All right, our last movement that we're gonna do for our warm up is some bird dog kickbacks. All right, this is gonna just kind of strengthen the muscles. Now that we've got them moving, we're gonna strengthen them up just a little bit so we get a really good activation for them with this warm up. So we're gonna get in this position on our hands and knees like this. Make sure we're straight and strong with our back. And all we're gonna do is kick our leg back, and then we're gonna reach it around just like we were doing with those hurdles earlier. So we'll work on strengthening the muscles and on our range of motion and mobility here. We're gonna do 5 in each leg, okay? So again, it's back, squeeze the muscles in the back of the leg, out and around just like that, okay? We'll do 5 each leg together here. Left leg first. Here we go, back and around. There's 1. Here's 2. 3. 2 more. Last one on the left leg here. There we go. All right, right leg. Right leg back, out and around. There we go. Back, out and around. Here's 3. Again, this is going to strengthen the muscles in our hips and the back of our legs and help them work through that full range of motion that we want. 2 more. Here we go, last one. Perfect. There we go. So that is our hip mobility circuit for the day, guys. I hope your hips are feeling nice and loose, really healthy, and ready to get going with our power circuit. All right, guys, so now that we've warmed up by working on our hip mobility, we got our hips nice and loose and ready to move, we're gonna put them to work and do a little power circuit and pick up that intensity and work on getting our heart rate up, all right? So I got a couple movements that we're gonna do with this one. We're gonna go as fast as we can, take a 30-second rest, and repeat 4 rounds. All right, so the first one we're gonna do is we're gonna do 5 single leg vertical jumps on each leg. So jump up off one leg, do those on 5 on the left, 5 on the right, as fast as we can. Then we're gonna do 10 squat jumps. So down in the squat, jump up as high as we can, 10 of those. Then we have lateral jumps. So start on our left leg, jump over as far as we can onto our right leg. Again, 5 of those on each leg. And then we're gonna finish off with 10 twist jumps. So jump, twist, there's 1, twist back, there's 2, all right? So this is gonna work on a little bit of coordination, explosiveness, and then get our heart rate up and boost that intensity, all right? So again, 5 single leg verticals on each leg, 10 squat jumps, 5 lateral jumps on each leg, and 10 twist jumps. And we're gonna do those as fast as we can. Take a 30-second break to catch our breath, and then go back at it for 4 rounds, all right? So let's get started here. Here we go. We're starting with our vertical jumps. You can start on your right leg, left leg. Doesn't matter. Just get 10 total jumps done. Here we go. First round starting in 3, 2, 1. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Squat jumps, 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, lateral jumps, 5 each leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 10 push jumps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. We got about 30 seconds to catch our breath here. Shake out those muscles if we need. Jumps are a very important movement. They're gonna work on power. They're gonna make us use the muscles on our hips. All right, so as we're jumping, make sure we're using those hips to be explosive, all right? All right, we got about 15 more seconds. And we're gonna go back again with round 2. You should be able to feel your heart rate get up a little bit. This is gonna be a little bit of a conditioning drill, all right? All right, 5 more seconds. We're gonna go with round 2. Ready? Back to our single leg verticals, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squat jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Lateral jumps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. 10 twist jumps here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're halfway done, guys. Keep up the good work. We'll take about 30 seconds break here and go out for round 3. All right, start to stretch your muscles if you need it. It's all right to catch your breath as we go through this. This should kind of boost your heart rate. It's boosting mine. We work on those power movements. It's really gonna test our body. Use a lot of energy, all right? So let's catch our breath. Got about 10 more seconds here. Actually, I'll tell you guys about 15. We're working really hard. And then we go into round 3. We're halfway done, so keep working hard on this. Work on being explosive with our jumps, okay? All right, 5 seconds, we're gonna go with round 3. Here we go, single leg verticals, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squat jumps, 10 of them. 1, you're explosive. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Onto our lateral jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, twist jumps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. We're 3 rounds down. We got 1 round left. You guys are working really hard. Catch our breaths here. Stretch out those muscles. And we'll get going for our last round here. Give you guys enough time to catch your breath. Let our energy start to replenish itself here. Again, when we're doing these power movements and succession, a lot of them really fast, we're really testing our body here, which is good. We're challenging ourselves, all right? So keep on trying your best as we go through these movements. All right, we have our last round coming up. I want it to be our best, be really explosive with our jumps, use those hips to propel ourselves up. Practice good landing mechanics as we come down, all right? 5 more seconds and we're on to our last round. Let's go, ready with our single leg jumps here. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squat jumps, 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lateral jumps, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, last set here, twist jumps. Make them our best. What am I doing? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good work, guys. Let's catch our breath and cool down here. All right, good work today, everyone. Let's take a chance and cool ourselves down. We worked really hard, so let's make sure we get our body cooled down so we can recover the right way. We're taking ourselves to the ground here, put our right leg out, just work on stretching the muscles in the back of our leg here while we're seated, all right? So today we got a chance to work on our hip mobility, all right? So again, our hips are one of the most important parts of our body. They're the base for a lot of the movement we do, especially when it comes to speed and power movements, which are very important in sports. So being able to keep them healthy and being able to move through a full range of motion through mobility exercises like the one we did today are really important, all right? Now we're gonna switch to our left leg. And after we got to practice and improve our hip mobility, we really got to put our hips and the muscles in them to the test with that power circuit, all right? Again, the muscles in our hips are responsible for a lot of the power we generate. So activities like jumping, especially a lot in quick succession, is really going to put the muscles in our hips to the test. So not only do we get to improve their range of motion and mobility, we got to kind of strengthen them as we went today too. All right, we're going to switch it here, little butterfly stretch. I think I had the most fun working on our mobility. I really love working on those things. I take time out of my day, almost every day, to work on my mobility, because the healthier your body is, the better it can move, the healthier you're gonna be, and the happier you're gonna be, all right? I thought the most challenging was the power circuit at the end. It really put me to the test to stay powerful and engaged throughout the full time that we were doing. So I want you guys to think about what was the most fun and maybe the most challenging for you guys today as well as we stretch here, all right? Couple more seconds on this stretch, all right? You guys can keep stretching on your own at home. We worked really hard today. I had a lot of fun teaching you guys about hip mobility and working really hard in that power circuit with you guys. I hope you guys had fun as well. Come back for more Hy-Vee KidsFit at home activities every day, and I will see you guys next week.